Can you hide information from immigration authorities of Canada? Before I answer this question, please subscribe to this channel and enable notifications. When you want to have a temporary or permanent status in Canada, or you want to become a Canadian citizen, you need to submit an application. A typical application is in the form of an on-paper application or an online application. You prepare a bunch of forms and documents, and either you upload them to your application profile or you send them by mail to a visa office or an Inside Canada office, and they will process the application. But not every application is that straightforward. Sometimes you submit an application orally. For example, when you are driving from the United States to Canada, at a land crossing border, you encounter a CBSA officer and they ask you why you are here in Canada. And you say, for example, I want to visit my family or I want to study in Canada. This is also considered an application. So whether you apply at the port of entry on paper or orally, or whether you are submitting the application online or on paper, and whether this application is for a temporary status in Canada, a permanent status in Canada, resolving an immigration issue, or Canadian citizen, it is considered an application. The next question is, what is material fact? Material fact is something that is important to an application. So, for example, when you are applying under express entry, your education becomes material fact. But if you are applying for a sponsorship application, usually in a sponsorship application, education is not material fact. Again, it depends on the case. Simply put, material fact means something that could affect the decision of an officer on your application. If you are in doubt about what material fact is in your specific application, make sure to contact a professional. When you are applying online or on paper, you cannot hide material fact. Hiding material fact from immigration officers is equivalent to misrepresentation, and it has consequences. If the officer finds out that you have misrepresented, they could refuse your application. They could impose inadmissibility on you for a period of 60 months. If you are already inside Canada, they could pursue removing you from Canada with an exclusion order. And in severe cases, they may even decide to pursue criminal offenses. And actually, under Section 127 of the Act, you could face for up to 5 years in prison and for up to $100,000 in fine, and a combination of both. Obviously, it depends on the officer, it depends on the kind of misrepresentation, but all of those options that I mentioned are on the table for the immigration officer. So stay away from misrepresentation in general and hiding information in particular when you are applying on paper or online. The other issue is that when you are at a port of entry, when you are at a port of entry, you need to be truthful and you need to disclose information to the border officer. Any questions they ask from you, you need to answer that question. If you refuse to answer those questions, then under Section 127 of the Act, you have committed misrepresentation. And misrepresentation could result in the refusal of the application, which in this case, entering Canada. And as I mentioned, in serious cases, even you could face charges for prison time or a fine or a combination of both. When you are applying for citizenship to Canada, then fraudulent activities, including hiding material facts from the immigration authorities, could have similar consequences. It means refusal of your citizenship application, even losing your citizenship and permanent residence, and facing removal orders from Canada and prison time and fines, etc., etc. So the consequences for somebody who is on the verge of becoming a citizen of Canada, it's even more than somebody who is at the port of entry or filing for permanent residence or temporary status online or on paper. The conclusion is that stay away from misrepresentation and hiding information from immigration authorities. However, if you are facing misrepresentation, get in touch with an immigration professional as quickly as possible to see if you can resolve that issue. Thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Parsai. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I teach immigration consulting at Ashton College. I'm the author of the bestseller book, 88 Tips on Immigration to Canada. You can check out your purchasing options by visiting 88tips.ca. Please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and enable notifications. See you soon.